up, you guys? CeCe Clemens, Vibin Weirdo. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Good moment. Today, what I'm going to be doing here is doing a review into the Firestarter movie. Movies are coming out. They're being watched by me. And it's just been great. It's been a great time. Having a great month. Let's get into it. First of all, Zac Efron. Seeing him in the movie role as a father, I was like, oh my God, bleh. Dealing with getting older every single day. Now, this is a recreation of the Firestarter movie that had Drew Barrymore in it, that came out in the 1980s. Didn't get into that, but I will after watching this movie. So Firestarter is pretty much a couple, right? They're trying to protect their daughter. She has abilities. She creates fires with her freaking mind. It's insane. It's giving Stranger Things, and I will talk about that later. And people are aware of that. There's a group of people that are aware of that, and they're after her to kill her or use her powers, harness it, use her as a lab rat. You know how those stories mostly go. And she's learning. She's young. She's trying to figure out how to control her powers, what's going on, because for the longest she's been hiding them or suppressing them. So that's the gist of the movie. I know that this movie will not do well overall at the box office. One, it came out a week after Doctor Strange, and you're just not going to be able to compete with that. Two, they also have it available on streaming, on Peacock streaming platform. So when you put those two elements together, hardly anyone is going to go out to watch the movie. I'm sure that was a smart technique since Doctor Strange was out, and people would be leaning more towards that. So they just put it on streaming to have some viewership. But yeah, so unfortunately, I know it's gonna bomb at the box office. When I went to the movies, there was no one else in there, like not a single other person, which is that's not the first time that's happened, but it's been the first time in a minute. Even watching during the day, I watched this at nighttime. There was no one else in there, and it was like the opening night. So that made me feel a little like, oh dang, that sucks for them. But the movie overall, it was really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The story makes sense. We've seen these stories come to life through other different movies and shows. This is just one of the earlier films to display that, to do it. Now, the movie was like an hour and 30 minutes or something like that. A little less than that, if I'm not mistaken. And for this kind of movie, I felt like this one should have been like a 2-hour film. And I say that because I felt like they could have delved into her story a little more, dug a little deeper into that, to her as a person or a character, as an individual. I didn't feel like I had that connection. And what really made me excited is I was watching this and I realized, oh my gosh, like Stranger Things, the show, the character 11, her story, her backstory, her abilities, that is heavily inspired from this. And I knew that the Duffer Brothers were inspired from 80 shows and movies from before. I knew that. I didn't pay attention to the part where they mentioned Firestarter. But watching it and seeing like a recreation of what inspired the Duffer Brothers to create like my favorite show of all time, it really had me hype. I was in that movie like, oh, that's the blood coming. Oh my God, that's what I get. Oh my, this is crazy. Oh, the powers, the not the fire abilities, but I was having a great time. I was. So having that connection probably made me like it a lot more than other people did. And people are against the whole remake thing. I get it, but I guess if you want, Stranger Things is the best example of what to do. Like, it wasn't an exact copy of it. They got some inspiration from it, made it their own, and now it's one of the best shows of all time. We can argue about it. I'm willing to do it. I thought it was a pretty solid show. The cast was good acting, in my opinion. And yeah, that's all. Yeah, even if you don't, if you want to get a subscription, I think it's a good watch. You're not gonna die if you don't watch it. People are saying it's better than the original. Okay, of course, duh. But and I have to compare it. If I watch the original, I may think it's terrible. I don't know. But just from me watching it and just seeing how it links to other how like Stranger Things and just the overall the movie in itself, I thought it was pretty solid. People are probably trashing it more than it should be trashed. It's really not a bad movie at all. It was good. It wasn't amazing. It didn't like rip my edges off or anything like that. But it was a really good movie, and I would recommend watching it for sure. Especially if you're a Stranger Things fan, like I am. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Again, having that link to my show, like Stranger Things, made it more enjoyable for me. But even aside from that, I think overall, good movie. And yeah, just make your decision. Watch what you want to watch. Do what you want to do. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. All right, well, that is all. Let me know if there's any other movies that you guys want me to react to, because I'll be watching them. Those movies, I go to it. I watch it. Okay, that's what I do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drink your water, H2O. Yes. You guys have a great day.